Hey, everybody. I want to thank you a lot, Patrick, for that douchebag slide. No pressure there. So I want to go ahead and pull the Band-Aid off the wound and let everybody know, not a very ladylike thing to do, that I am turning 40 this year. And I'm really excited about that. And that's a big fucking lie. So here's what I decided to do, is I was going to come and celebrate my birthday with you, even though half of the people in the room I could have given birth to. And I know a lot of you, so thinking about you being that close proximity to my vagina makes me feel a little uncomfortable. You can be close to my vagina anytime. So a lot of this celebrating the birthday is all of this sending people the coffin and you're gonna die and whatever. And that's not necessarily how I like to roll. I know you find that kind of shocking. And if you do send me a little coffin with cookies inside of it, I'm gonna kick you in the vagina. I don't like that. Don't do that. So over my life, I've kind of had a sense of people in my mind who have kind of tried to emulate kind of girls with brown hair that have some intellect and angst. And I've kind of followed this model throughout life, but I'm not quite sure who to be now. I'm finding that, like, what does a person in her 40s wear to look hot? It's like you're slut or you're golden girl. There's not a lot in between there, and that's a little challenging. The other thing that I'm finding difficult is, these aren't my films, but they could be, is that I am falling apart, actually quite quickly. And my body is falling apart faster than my mind. So thinking about really being old and full of a lot of metal kind of makes me a little freaked out. The other thing that kind of bothers me is the 40 under 40 obsession in our country. I was never planning to be on the 40 over 40, I get that. But I kind of get sad about the whole, like, if you're 40, then that means you're prodigious and cool. And if you're 41, it means you finally got your shit together. That's all that means. That kind of bothers me. And then here's the last thing. If you are a person out there who has not yet had or nursed a child, I want you to go home tonight and take pictures of your tits. Because your tits are awesome, and you're going to want those pictures. Because I wish I had those pictures. So I'm in this yin-yang, right? There's some bad things that are happening to me. There are also some good things, and this slide presentation was kind of a helpful exercise for me to think a little bit about what are these good things. So one thing that is good is I know a lot, and I think it's kind of sad as a society that we kind of pretend like old people don't really know stuff, and that if you didn't play with the internet when you were a child, then you're not very smart. So I think that that's something that's been really great to kind of feel older. Here's the other thing. I'm going to go fast on this. So this expert guy once said that the reason why the women's libido increases when they become older is because their eggs want them to have babies. And I think that's great, because that totally makes sense, because I guess I want to have babies all the time. I mean, I want to have multiple babies a day. I'm thinking about, like, am I flexible enough to still have a baby that way? Like, why didn't I have a baby with a woman in college? That would have been kind of cool. You know, if I was 20 years younger, I'd have a baby with Vinny from the Jersey Shore. I think about having babies a lot. So thanks, expert guy. That's really helpful for me to know that it's the eggs that are making me a cougar. Thanks. Here's the other thing. Mall bitches. You may know these girls. These girls, you know, they kind of like to sit there with their Ed Hardy jeans and their belly rings and their bad case of chlamydia and laugh at the old ladies. Here's the thing, ladies. I'm thinking, you know what? I own my own business. I work in my pajamas. I have a really nice house, and I got a cute kid. I got a husband downstairs playing PlayStation that I can fuck whenever I want. I'm living the dream, bitches. Just saying. Okay, so it's an awesome time to be 40, so why do I kind of feel like this? I'm not quite sure what it is that I'm supposed to be doing with my life right now. I'm not really sure who I should be. So I look at women like this. These women are all over 40, and they're pretty hot. I think they're pretty hot. I'd fuck them. Yeah, they've had a lot of work done, some of them quite a bit of work done, but these are women who are kind of owning their sexuality and being this person. Now, I can't even really look at this picture, because when I look at this picture, I don't see hot. And all I see in this picture is a long list of all the things in my life that I have lost. And that's sad for me. But I also think about how much fucking time I have wasted in my life mourning those losses. Because here's the thing, there's no hill. It's kind of presumptuous for us to think that there's this beginning and a middle and an end to life, and that we can predict the whole thing, when in actuality, it's a road. And death isn't waiting at the end of the road. He's been right beside us the whole way. And all I want to do right now is pull death close to me by the balls and say to him, you know what? I intend to dance down the rest of this road. And it doesn't matter how long it is or how much it hurts or how bad my tits look, I'm going to do that. So all I can say to you is grab the moments that you have in front of you, because that's all that you know you have. And that's what I tried to do here tonight. And I thank you for being a part of it.